Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard, brought to you by Madame Pamita and the Parlour of Wonders. Check out her YouTube channel. There's a whole world of information there for you. If you're looking for information about tarot reading, if you're looking for information about education, about anything that might have to do with your curiosity about magic or just making your life better in general. Hey Metal Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. Tonight's special is the 11/11 love reading. You can also get a $20 past, present, future, as well as the $30 general reading. There are several other readings that are available if you'd like to get them. Check out the description. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. Hey Molly. Hey Jaden, welcome to the haunted house. How are you tonight? Check out my music in the pinned comment. I would really appreciate that if you could. Hey Texas, how are you? How's the family and the puppies and the hummingbirds and the wildlife at your place? How you holding down in Texas? Wildlife being fed and watered. Wonderful. Hot down there, huh? Pretty much opening the front door and it feels like you've opened your oven to a loaf of cornbread, even bacon. Are we doing okay? Yeah, we're hanging in there. Well, the pups are good. I mean, despite the circumstances, they're actually really great. Ruby's on a new medication. She just started for her heart. And the medication seems to be really working well for her. There hasn't been any side effects that are scary. And all the issues that she was having before seem to have been resolved. So I'm very happy about that. We got a little bit of coughing going on, but as her body adjusts and her heart adjusts to the new medication, that should subside. But it was just getting to the point where, like, you know, I've been dragging her around from doctor to doctor appointment for the last 6 months. And nobody could tell me what was wrong with my dog. Like, oh, she has a cold. Oh, now she has an infection. Oh, now she has allergies. And the whole time it's her heart. Like, I hate to say this, but I felt very stabby. having to put so much time, effort, and money into finding out, it taking 6 months to find out it was her heart. I was just trying to get her teeth clean. Can you believe it? I'm glad she's gotten the meds too. Poor sweet little baby. August is definitely the hottest month everywhere. But you know what's interesting about Atlanta, believe it or not? I start seeing fall roll in the middle of July lately. The last couple of years. Hey Wolves, welcome to the haunted house. How are you tonight? Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. This is for anyone who might be in chat, anybody who may join the chat, anybody who may join while we're doing the free collective message and chatting, anyone who may join later or watch the replay. Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. What direct collective messages do we need to know right now from you? From the universe, from spirit, what do you have to say to us tonight through the liminal space deck? What do we need to know about now, currently, in the not too distant future? Yeah, have some basic human respect. Cowards. Can't even show up with a name. You have to pick some fake name to come and hang out with us and be a jerk. Why can't you just be nice? Yeah, maybe Molly can read some of April's parts, maybe while April's gone. Burn the idols. I feel this card's always been very much about getting rid of some of the, or trying to recognize some of the superficial delusional ideas that we have about social media, news media, celebrities, politics, brand names, bigger, better, perfect. I feel like Spirit's saying many of us have gone through a definite change in spirit in regards to who maybe we were even just a year ago, let alone 5 years ago, before, or 6 years ago before COVID. Money, 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 bitch sluts, bitch. I think this card's very much about working hard, putting in a lot of overtime to make ends meet within regards to your life in general. But Spirit says luck is coming. 777 on the card. It's a very positive angel number. You should look it up. Maybe some of you will find the angel message from 777 relevant in your life right now. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Monkeys, not my circus. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the world. And chaos doesn't just stop with what we see in the news and media, and I mean it's right as we step out our front doors. So I feel like a lot of these three cards in general, and the message is that there's a lot of chaos that you don't cause, that you know that you isn't even happening to you, that you need to purge. Stay focused on your money, your budgeting, your skills. Remember how lucky you are. You're lucky to even be here. It took 1 million children for you to be here. 1 million children to be born. So put away the idols. Turn your back on things that don't serve you this week. You know, and there's to be luck to be had with money and finances this week. So I hope that helps some people out there that might get this collective message. Maybe some of us are going to win the lottery. Hey Fiona, are you feeling better tonight? I hope so. Excuse me. Hey Brady, welcome back to the channel. Hey Sugar, how are you? How am I? I'm doing good, especially since Ruby's doing a lot better now too. Thanks for asking. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good weekend. Excuse me. Yeah, every day she gets a little bit better. It'll take a couple weeks for her to adjust to the new medicine. Her leg feels like it's on fire. Huh. It's an interesting neurological sensation. Sure, that'd be great, Sugar. What kind of reading would you like, honey? Okay, the $7 reading gets you up to 2 questions, 7+ minutes, 7+ cards, whichever comes first. Oh, well, that's good, Molly. I hope you guys have a good time. I love a good slumber party. Just in case you're ass in the next Xbox game. The slumber party with alcohol, yes, ma'am. Thanks so much, Sugar, for your donation. That's very kind and generous of you. I appreciate that. I don't know what that was. Okay, I'm gonna look at your questions. So, grab some peppermint, put it in a spray bottle with water, and maybe that will help if you spray it down, Metal Rain, to cool it down. Okay, Sugar, I'm looking at you. I hope you feel better, Rain. So it cuts off right where you say, I'm worried I missed it. I think I understand what you're saying, sweetheart. I think I have told you several times to, uh, take certain actions through your readings that you purchased, that the cards were telling you to take, so that you wouldn't miss an open opportunity or window or door. But I don't think that you were comfortable at those times to really take those kind of moves or actions, and that's fine, because you shouldn't do anything that triggers you. We talked about that. Nobody should do anything that triggers them. But also, I also kind of feel like at the same time, sometimes you gotta just take a chance, even if something triggers you. Sometimes you just gotta take a bet on your intuition. Excuse me. You're worried you messed up because you had to let go of the obsession. Well, manifesting isn't about being obsessed. Manifesting isn't about getting it perfect or getting it right, or manifesting can be very much about messing things up so that you can correct the error of your ways and help you to realize some of the deeper subconscious rooted things that don't serve you, like people pleasing, wanting everything to be perfect, the need to perform over peace. If you are performing and it's not bringing you peace, what is the point? Let me give you some examples of performance that bring you peace. Painting, artwork, dancing, being a thespian, being a musician, playing on a stage to a crowd with your music, or even if nobody's listening and you're just on a street corner. Okay. You are obsessed with flipping negative thoughts. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, and look at everything that's happened. Nothing bad has happened. He hasn't called you and said anything bad about you, or about you guys dating, or about you, or anything bad. But yeah, let me put your timer on and look at these questions here again.
Somewhere out there is a Chevy truck, and the person who drives it, that's a Chevy person. You probably know him. Your buddy.
Thanks so much for your like and your subscription. I appreciate that. Spirit, I'm calling forth Suga's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this person on her mind and heart tonight? She's worried she's messed things up, being obsessed. What does she need to know about her person right now? Yeah, you've been on his mind. He hopes you're happy. He hopes things are going well for you. And the Sun and the Six of Wands. There's nothing really negative to really cross his mind about you. He just really wishes the best for you. His thoughts have been, wow, I hope she's doing well. I hope she's okay. I'd be happy to talk to, see her again, hang out with her again. So, and with regards to thinking, I mean, I don't like to pry too much into people's minds, but I do feel like these cards are saying when he is thinking about you, and he has a joyful energy about him. Page of Swords. It's a very interesting card. It's like he's been watching you and the movie about you in his mind's eye. And when I say that about the movie about you is going back and thinking about your energy and He feels like with you, he missed something. Or may have missed out on something, or it's almost as if he found something he was looking for, but there was something missing. And he's still looking for that. Like he's looking for what or how he can, you know, find that missing piece. He did enjoy his time with you. But I also feel like, you know, this person wants to bring you joy, wants to find joy through your connection, but they don't want it to be based on joy that makes up for something, like the energy of having to make it up to you because he flaked out so many times regarding you guys getting together. In that 7 of cups. So that's how he's feeling and thinking towards you, and you guys in a nutshell. He's had a lot to sort out in his life in the 10 of Wands. A lot of heavy pressure to get things taken care of, financially, medically, maybe even. And I say that because it's the 10 of Wands, which has a lot to do with, in my personal opinion, interpersonal stuff that's sort of related around and somewhat related around, you know, your own personal, you know, family, friends, job. You're right to that inner vortex that you have that you see, feel, and experience every day. No, that's not what I said, Sugar. I didn't say he wants joy but not wants to make it up to you. It's not the kind of energy where he wants to bring you joy because he wants to make something up to you. He's just trying to figure out how to bring joy to the situation in general. Again. But he doesn't want it to have to be he doesn't want to have to feel pressured to do it. He wants it to feel natural and fun. And not so much pressure because he has to do it to make something up to you. Yeah, he would like to date you again in the future. The Chariot card. But do you want to date him? You know, is the question. You know, you have to lay down some boundaries if you're going to date somebody, I think, within regards to communication and your mental wealth. Because of how insecure you realize you really are within regards to the pursuit of happiness with this specific person we're talking about. Well, if you want him to pursue you, I would suggest you learn the art of pursuing. The art of intimacy and the art of communication. Not just with him, but with others. You communicate pretty well with people here and those who are accepting of you. But you don't communicate very well with people you've actually had a meal with. So you gotta ask yourself, like, if you aren't comfortable with, if you think you're not going to be comfortable with somebody, because they're not going to accept you for your true authentic self, why even sit down to have dinner with them? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why waste your time? He hasn't asked you how you are since the surgery. Yeah. It's not very nice. So at that point, you have to ask yourself, is that the kind of energy you want in a friend, even? Do you want to date somebody who makes you feel like that low? Well, all I gotta say is this. It is what you say it is. It has become what you have observed it to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's almost as if you rejected the situation before he ever really had a chance to. Before he ever really even thought about it. So I want you to think about, the flip side of things. Refocusing back on yourself. You know that when he thinks about you, he has joyful thoughts. You know he wants to try to bring about some kind of thinking of some kind of process in regards to bringing some kind of joy back to your connection. But he doesn't want to have to feel pressure in regards to doing that. Like as if he has to make something up to you. Because remember, he doesn't feel like he owes you shit. And he doesn't. Okay, but what he does owe you, in my personal opinion, is basic human respect. And if he can't give you basic human respect, or even show it to you in some way, he's not able to say it, just not sure that you are fighting for the love of your life, or the love that you want, or the love story you want. I think you're just fighting yourself because you feel like maybe love is a losing battle, or manifesting is a losing battle, when it's just really the person that you've engaged with that you're interested in is probably just not as interesting of a person as you thought maybe he was to begin with. Yeah, maybe he was generally nice in the beginning, but people do change. And these injuries and surgeries and things like that can really change people. Okay, I'm not the person I was 5 years ago. I mean, I am, but like I'm not getting on stage and playing music because I don't want to. I'm not getting on stage and playing music because, well, it's difficult to get to places with a vehicle that has less than great tires. And also, I'm still fighting with crutches. So I'm going to be working more towards the treatment that I need every day to help me get off those crutches more often than not, so that I can go. Oh, and I'm going to get some new tires so that I can start playing live gigs again. Because that is where I find my peace and most of my joy in my life, is playing live music. If it's not my dogs and, working on music or art, or hanging out with my dad, then it's, our family is probably, the number one thing to me that means the most is my music. Playing music, sharing that gift that I have with other people in a live setting. I don't know, Sugar. I've never met him. I don't know if he's nice. You've met him. You've had food with him. You've had dinner with him. I don't know if he's nice or not. Just because a guy takes you to an ER one time and then, you know, tells you your nails and your shoes are nice another, I mean, that doesn't mean shit to me, personally, as a girl. That doesn't mean shit to me. To me, that doesn't mean that anybody's nice. But what people's actions and reactions to what people say about them or say to them or do for them, everybody's different. I mean, basic human respect is taking you to the ER. Yeah, you got hurt. You needed to go. He could have just dropped you off and left you there and been like, peace out, girl. Have a nice life. But he didn't. Yeah, I still think you're very confused about what your reading is saying. I mean, you're like, I've already spent like 20 minutes with you, Sugar. You want to get another reading, buy another reading. I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated. I literally just told you he would like to bring some joy back to your connection. He just doesn't want to have to feel pressured to do it to make something up to you because he doesn't feel like he owes you shit. Okay? He doesn't want to have to feel pressure or chaos in any kind of connection in his life right now. Okay, when he thinks about your connection, he feels good about it. He feels joy. He hopes that life is giving you joy and happiness. I never said anything about him not being a nice guy or not caring. But if you're going to sit here and chat and say he didn't even bother to say hi to me or hi boo kiss my fucking ass and ask me how I'm doing after surgery, I mean, how do you fucking expect me to act? You think that makes me fucking happy? Pardon my French, but Jesus fucking Christ. I have feelings too. So basically what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, if he's not making you feel yummy about yourself or yummy about him, let's find you another guy or something. Let's take some resumes for Sugar because, you know, you obviously want to find somebody special. But if you're not finding something special in him, just know that there's a huge, huge sea out there full of fish, even if they swim backwards sometimes. And my phone is dead, by the way. See, it's not even, it doesn't even have a charge on it. Okay, it's coming back on now. I know you sent me a text, Sugar, but I didn't get a chance to read it because the phone died. But what I'm saying is, like, you see what I mean? Like, he feels great about you as a person in general. He thinks that you wants joy. But then you're like, but he didn't even bother to say hi. Well, fuck him, then. You can't say fucking hello, bitch, I love you. Or, hey, bitch, how you doing? Or, hey, bitch, you feeling better? Then that bitch needs to be gone. Someone get me that bitch be gone candle or something. Because, basic human respect is, asking somebody that you care about, hey, how you doing after surgery? Even just once is basic human respect. Jesus Christ on a cracker. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be entertaining him in my mind. Like, I wouldn't even be, especially considering that you guys made a connection and you guys liked each other. You guys had a good time. But, I mean, just because it's the end of the road with one, person doesn't mean it can't be the beginning with another. Or maybe just the beginning with the same person with a different outlook on it. But you can get all the card readings you want. But at the end of the day, is it really going to solve what you want to walk away with, Sugar? And I think that you have to think about now, what do you want to walk away with? Yeah, I mean, there's been many people who I know who had a boyfriend, a partner, someone they were dating, and then there was, something that happened to them that was terrible. And they got dumped. I mean, look at Molly got dumped because she broke her foot. Just trying to check on me. So it's like, what, at the end of the day, it really does show somebody's character at this point in their life, or that point in their life, or your lives, that they just can't hold space. And if they can't hold space for you, or they're not ready to hold space for you, there's no point in pushing yourself over the edge to find your own sanity through them. You're not going to find happiness and joy through pining over it a lot or all the time. What you will find joy in is, hey Meryl, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. I'm so glad you got home safe. That person has no interest in communicating with us, so I'm going to time them out. A lot of bullshit right there. Yeah, so Meryl, we're taking resumes for a new boyfriend for Sugar Bear. You must have great communication skills. You must have basic human respect for human beings and other animals. And please don't piss me off. I have a dark side. But no, Sugar, I don't want you to think that you piss me off. He pisses me off. Okay? And there's a huge difference. Like I said back in February, March, I was like, you guys have been going around about this 6 weeks now. It's time to ask him what he wants. and how to proceed forward, and maybe how you guys want to operate around this before it turns into 6 months of what the fuck drudgery, which it did anyways. I would have just gotten right on the bandwagon. And like I have said before, and I will say it again, if somebody really does want to be with you, and I think for the first time in Molly's life, she might be experiencing this. But how wrong am I, Molly, when I say when it's on like Donkey Kong, it's on like Donkey Kong. And when it ain't, it's not. Can you manifest what you want? Yes. But how are you observing yourself and the world around you? You know, I don't go to bed at night thinking, oh, my person doesn't love, cherish, and adore me. Because then I would just cry myself to sleep. And there's no point in feeling like that. I mean, nobody wants me to feel that way, and I don't want to feel that way, and I wouldn't want anyone else to feel that way either. Oh, really, Metal Rain? That's interesting. There hasn't been a divorce in my family since 1950. And that was when my grandfather and my grandmother got a divorce when my mother was 2. And then her other 5 husbands just all died. She never got divorced. Yeah, my grandmother was married like 6 or 7 times. I don't think anybody's widowed except for Maro. Because her husband died maybe like 5 years ago or so from pancreatic cancer. Hey, Frank and Dad. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm going to check that out.
All right. So, what have you done about your, what have you decided to do about your dating life, Sugar? Are you going to keep staying on that dating app that you were on, or are you just taking a break from it now? I think we've gotten 1 subscriber tonight. Thank you so much, whoever subscribed. Appreciate it. So what else would you guys like to talk about tonight? Maybe at this point I should just put the spirit box on and talk to whatever's not there. You know, I just don't know what to say about people who are like that. Like that, you know, they know you got hurt, or you had surgery, or you're recovering from something. And, you know, at some point in your lives or connection, you thought you cared, and you thought they cared, and they don't reach out. That can be quite traumatic and uncomfortable. So, no one's saying you have to put up with it either. People like that. I'm gonna get the speaker. I'll be right back. So my friend went to Nashville this weekend. She went to Third Man Records and she went to Franklin and she picked me up a ring. She sent me a picture of it. It's so sweet. It's a hummingbird and a flower, and I'm just so looking for. It's so nice to have something to look forward to, Meryl. And I'm just so happy about it. So I'll show you guys the ring when it gets here. But she's on her way back home to Kentucky. It was so interesting to see how much Franklin has changed even since I haven't been there. I think since 22. Beer 30 finally. Yay! 1 o'clock for me. Oh my god, that's crazy, Metal Rain. You went to the ER for your ear trouble? My dad went to the ER for ear trouble too. They're like, we're so sorry, sir. We think you have shingles. So they gave him all this medicine for shingles, and he never had shingles. He just had asymmetrical hearing problem that was affecting the nerves in his head and causing pain from the nerves. Being overreacting to sound, not being able to hear properly. Isn't that funny? Like, I think it's funny. They're like, well, if you can't see the shingles on the outside of your body, then you have inner ear shingles. I'm sorry I'm laughing about it, but it's just so funny to me. They gave him pills that were like this horse pills the size of your thumb. He's like, I'm gonna take all of them. I'm like, okay, Dad, whatever. But isn't that terrible? Like, you have to take a round of medication because you might have it, but you don't have it. Can a person genuinely love someone while still holding them accountable? I don't know about that at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. What do you guys think?
AUX mode.
Time to dye your hair, do laundry, make dinner, shower, and steam clean the floors. Wow. Alright, you be careful, don't get hurt. Don't overdo it either. Are there any spirits here tonight with us that would like to communicate? Yes or no? Oh, I'm so glad you made some money today. That's cool. That's wonderful. Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, maybe not shower me. That would be a little weird. Maybe shower me with gifts. Or affection. Or some yummy food. Man, you know I'm good house bitch. My dad's like, stop cleaning and cooking. You're not our slave. I'm like, what are you talking about? Things just have to be done when you take care of a household, you know? You gotta take care of the animals and the house and the meals. No, if no one else is gonna do it for you, right? Oh, that's so interesting. So you lost your hearing for a couple weeks, Rain. That's crazy. You better not let me do it all. Oh my God, I'll tell you one thing. I will be real honest. I am just absolutely sick and tired of cleaning. I mean, I have wounds on my hands healing from too much cleaning. And I'm really disappointed in the gardener. Like, he doesn't do shit. He comes here and he gets on his industrial motor cage, fucking lawnmower thing. He mows the mud and then he splatters it all over the house and then leaves. And meanwhile, there's all these tiny itty bitty sticks and branches everywhere all over the lawn because of the storms that I'm tripping over, my dad's tripping over, the dogs are tripping over. And I'd go out there with a rake and a crutch last week. I mean, I could only manage half of it, but I still have to go out there and do the half of the lawn. But why the fuck am I doing the gardening when the landlord literally pays the gardener to do it? But John doesn't do anything. LOL. You know, I always have to tell my dad to calm down and chill out because he micromanages. He's really good at micromanaging. Makes me wonder, do you have a Scorpio rising or moon or something? I mean, you, Meryl. How does one micromanage a Scorpio? I guess a Taurus might have that natural talent. I'm not sure. Empty a bucket of water. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know about being able to hack his strict work and budget schedule? What does he need to know about that? He's got a goal he's trying to meet. Yep. You're not emptying the bucket of water correctly. Sometimes he tries to tell me how to drive even. It's like, what? Stop it. Come on. He's like, you never listen to me. Yeah, because you should not be a backseat driver. So I think it's going to be a maybe. The card is giving me maybe vibes. 8 of Cups, slightly turned to the left, but reversed, but still a little bit sideways. I think that Spirit's saying you got to get your thoughts right about this so that you can see it happen sooner than later. Of course, you can make this happen. But it will come sooner than later to you, Metal Rain, the better you are to your thoughts about it. The more you're like, I'm meeting my goal. I'm meeting my goal. I'm meeting my goal. You're not trying to meet it. You have met it. And every day, you've met your goal because you're experiencing, actively reacting and taking actions towards it in a way that serves you by turning your back on things that don't serve you in that 8 of Cups. So yeah, pretty much it will work out. It'll work out sooner, the sooner that you trust the process and expect it to show up in a way that pleases you. Thank you, Meryl, for reminding me how funny my dad is. Are there any spirits here with us now that maybe want to communicate? Yes or no? I'm going to just spend another 10 minutes on here seeing if we can get any spirits to communicate. If anybody does want to buy a reading, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. I'll be here for about another 10 minutes or so. Good night, Metal Rain. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out tonight. Hey, Spirit. Is there anything that we can help you with tonight? We come in peace and respect and to remember you. Good night, Daddy. Sweet dreams.
I feel good tonight and 10 o'clock tomorrow.
All right. spirits here with us now that maybe want to communicate with us? Yes or no? The the speaker keeps turning itself off and on. It's weird. It's especially weird to me when I literally just took the speaker off the charger after it being on the charger all day. Okay, what you yelling at, Spirit? Hey, Ghost Rider, how are you, dear? Thanks so much for coming by and checking out the end of the live. No, that's okay. I'm fine. What are you going to do with that one?
I'll bring it to you.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Just give it to me.
I'll take it and I'll bring it the rest.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the speaker box. It keeps turning itself off and on again. It was doing that the other night. I don't know why it does that now. Maybe I'm charging it incorrectly, or maybe it actually needs to be plugged into a wall, but I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough. Maybe I just don't have enough energy or enough electricity in the outlet on the amp for it to stay powered on. Or charge correctly, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're going through. I hope you feel better. I hope you have a good day. And be safe, okay? I'll be back soon. If not tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Happy weekend. Get some rest and take care of yourself. And be good to yourself with your thoughts, Ghost Rider. Listen to the music that you love the most and hang out with good people. Will help a lot. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with the spirit box. There's like I'm not particularly fond of this speaker. Like, what was that? Like, thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. It's like I get more bumps and yowls and howls through the speaker than I get words or information or communication. It's really weird. I don't know if it's just the way I have the speaker set up or it is the way the pedals are. Excuse me. Are there any spirits here with us tonight that want to communicate, yes or no? If not, that's fine. I can just come back later and ask.
Year.
20 years what, Spirit? Hey, thanks, Leo. Thanks so much for coming by and saying hi tonight. Appreciate it. Is there something that the spirits want to say about 20 years from now? Is there something that you've been waiting to say for 20 years? Have you been a ghost for 20 years? Yes or no? Is that your age, Spirit? Are you 20 years old? If anybody has any questions they'd like to ask the Spirit Box, please put it in the chat now. It's only about 3 minutes left for me to be online. What, Spirit? What are you yelling at, Spirit? What are you shouting about? Are there any spirits with us tonight that maybe want to speak about the John Benet Ramsey case? Or is John Benet Ramsey with us tonight? Yes or no? Yeah, I think this is the end of the road for tonight. Thank you, everyone who came by tonight. Thank you, Ghost Rider. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you, Mental Rain. Thank you, Sugar, for coming by. Thank you so much for your donation. That was very kind and generous of you. I appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow, if not on Tuesday. So please come by and see me. Get a reading. Say hi. I look forward to meeting y'all and seeing y'all again in the not too distant future. Good night. Be safe. Music is sacred. Kalanita.